There's a compelling conservative case to be made against the death penalty, and it's not what you think. Assemblyman James Orenshaw has proposed Assembly Bill 237, and that would eliminate capital punishment here in Nevada. Anyone currently on death row would be moved to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Now, opponents of the death penalty cite a few arguments that usually aren't very persuasive. One, they talk about the cost. And it's true, death penalty cases on average cost about $1.3 million here in Nevada. Non-death penalty murder cases cost over $700,000. And that's a real difference in funding. But government's primary job is to protect life, liberty, and property. It's always going to cost money. Second, they say that Nevada doesn't have the drugs needed to do lethal injections. And it's true. But that's a logistical problem, not an argument about whether or not we should even have the death penalty. To me, the most convincing argument about why we shouldn't have the death penalty comes down to a conservative's view of government. We understand that when government says it's going to do something, it doesn't always do it. Or if it does it, it doesn't always do it very well. Just look at Obamacare or our public school system. Now, liberals like to think that if the government passes a law or a mandate, that fixes things. But conservatives understand that government action is no silver bullet and doesn't come without unintended consequences. Add in human error and how political pressure can shape people's actions, and that's the institution that we are supposed to trust to get it right 100%, not 99.9%, 100% of the time when it comes to taking someone else's life. That's hard. And that argument has caused me to think and rethink my position on the death penalty. But it's why I think Nevada's current position is the right one. You see, some criminals simply deserve to die for their crimes. That's justice. Government, though, isn't always perfect when it comes to administering justice. That's why the death penalty should be allowed, but it should only be used rarely.